All right, hey everybody, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of Drive Beyond Horizons, where we try to slap together a complete vehicle. So I had intended to start this game and just goof around, and I just wanted to go jump off ramps and do silly stuff. And we ended up driving by two of these C18. I don't know, these, I want to call it a pickup, but it's not. Whatever it is, a work truck or something. But neither one of them had an engine, so I just kept going and goofing around. We were driving the GTR. And what happened is we got out here to about 16K, and I found this blue one sitting here with an engine. There were no tires around, but it had an engine, and I think it had the proper battery. No, it didn't. It had the engine, and that was it. But it also had 15 or 18 parts on it. So I kind of bastardized the GTR. We took the wheels, put them on this thing, and I ended up going back to the two previous, wrecks that we found of the C18, because those each had 15, 20 parts on them. And this is the sum total of the three chassis to this point. And we are up to 41, 42 actually, out of 64. So there's quite a few parts we have to find. But, yeah, not bad, not bad. And like I said, I didn't intend to, what is that under there? Didn't really intend to do this car. I was jonesing to play. It looks like the license plate, but it's actually not there. And like I said, I just kind of happened into this, and I said, well, this is what I need to do. So maybe we'll just use this. We'll backtrack and collect all the parts and come up and save a bunch of time recording. So anyway, we are on this. I think these things are going to be the death of me. Is there one actually there? There is one in here. These little tiny things. I didn't even notice that. The other two wrecks did not have one. This was in here. But I'm never going to see that. Like, imagine trying to find this thing. Crap. Anyway, okay, we can see this now with the light. So we've got, these are all original. The engine, the battery, between this one and the other two wrecks. We have a fully done. I think the only thing we're missing up here is one of these little directional lights. But we've got the correct tires on it. We ditched the GTR tires way back. I don't know. We need a seat. We need a couple of pedals. We don't have gauges yet. We did find this weird back seat, but I think, I don't know if these things have window glass or what. But anyway, we're missing a bunch of, that one has the glass. It's hard to see. And we have a windshield as well. But we need door, we need a seat. We don't have any floor mats. We don't have door panel on the one door that we have. And I guess there are door panels for these as well. So we're going to be on the lookout for a whole bunch of crap. But we do have a radio. I don't know if we have, yeah, we do have the original gear shifter. That is the original pedal, the gas pedal, but these two are from the GTR. So I don't know 100% everything that we're missing, but we still need 24 parts. I think we still need a taillight, this license plate. I think we got the bumper. But yeah. So we're going to put together this silly contraption. And I'll save the two nice sports cars for the end. So I threw one of these roof racks on top just because if I do this right, and I've done it once, but I can actually, I swear I did. I got up here. But anyway, we can use this. probably what I should do is take this thing. But we can get up on top of this thing and get up on top of the barrel, which gets us up pretty high. So maybe that'll help us get up to a couple of POIs that we haven't been able to get up to for a while. Anyway, we're going to get underway, and I'll bring you back if this thing starts and we find another wreck.
Welcome to Horizon Classic, your ultimate companion on the road. I'm Sarah.
All right, we are at the next POI. So I don't think I did a very good job of explaining that. So what happened was we got out to about, so I started with the GTR. We got out to about 16K. And now with the GTR, it's, the petrol engine. And what we needed for the C18 here is, this has got to be one of these, right? No? Not for sure this is one of these things. 100% sure. No? Yeah, I see green there. Okay. All right. I had looked at the pictures of these before. Does that one have one? No. Wait, that one has one on there? Does it or does it not? Okay. Oh, it's not there. Look at that. That is, look at that. If I hold it like that, it's visually there, right? That's what's screwing me up. If I rotate it and get it up the sun on it, it's not there. Look at that. Early access. Okay. That was deceiving. Anyway, so we did that thing, where we start with the petrol engine, and we get out, and I find this thing, and I was like, hey, we need to build one of these. And I don't have the right engine, so we just kept going. Until ultimately, we found the actual diesel engine. And so we scavenged, other parts off of the GTR, gas pedals and tires and stuff like that just to be able to get back to where we were. So where we picked up is as far as I had gone out. So we essentially backtracked back to about 2K. And where we had seen the very first C18 with no engine. So anyway, long story short is we come out to 16. We backtracked all the way, not quite home, but almost home, and made our way back to the other two C18 wrecks. Put all the parts together from the 3 that we had found, and I guess we'll throw this in number 3. I have not found the military backpack yet, but we did find the 4 intermediate size ones. So, scrum. All right, what do we got here? That is not the military backpack. So I think we're all set here. I do have to pee. I'm just going to pee as I run, because this is going all down my pants, my shoes, my car. Alright, so we stopped at one of these chameleon bar things, and these dome lights that go in some of the other cars, I just found this out back, and we needed that for up there, so we're up to 44. Bastard. Solid punch by Hrph. Body blow. Though I think we found the military backpack, yeah. So let us Hit number 1. Drop. See, I should be able to scroll through this. That would be nice. And we got 6 slots. Alright. I don't know what I did with the goggles. I need the goggles to find the goggles. Let's put that in 2, 3, 1. Alright. So there is a C18 wreck here. Sorry. This window, which is right here, doesn't go to any of these things, I don't think. Oh, this is a door for our car. I believe it's this one. I can't tell. Does it have a panel? It even has a panel and a mirror. It's a complete door. Nice. That's a good find right there. Up to 48. Well, you know, I gotta check for those little tiny lights. Is that a hamburger? Just sitting on the ground? Well, we're gonna be taking that. No seats, no nothing. 8 seems to be kind of the baseline for these. You find wrecks with not much in it, it's sitting at 8. Did you see that? I found the damn thing. X-ray goggles. We already got that one, right? I was 100% sure those would be the hardest things for me to find, and I found it relatively soon. Okay. So I hadn't noticed this before about the California motel, but out here in the corner by the phone are some sponges and brushes. So I didn't realize these were even here. So that's cool. We did pull into this thing. There is a wreck here, but there weren't many parts. We did get a seat. I haven't put it in yet because I got to move stuff around. But we, at least, you know, we found something. Alright, we are at another California motel, and I found this on the roof, which I think is our rear license plate. We have a front one, but I think that looks green, right? What are we at? We're at 51. If I, well, let's not do that. There we go. And we're at 50, yeah, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, it is green. Okay. Gonna get my fat head in the shadow. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There's no other wreck here, so we're not going to spend too much time here. But I am going to scrub this up. So we'll pick you back up when we find the next interesting point of interest. Oh, this might be our antenna, guys, here. Out behind. Let's go try this. I don't know where it goes, but it looks like the picture on the wiki. Oh, it goes right there. Attach. Beautiful. 52. Alright guys, we pulled up on this chameleon garage thing, and we do have a wreck over there. The first thing, I didn't even get to the wreck yet. I found this just sitting on the ground, which is our gauges. I have grabbed a scrub brush and a sponge and cleaned it up. So now we're gonna I'm wondering if we should just use this blue door. Ooh, we got a couple of pedals in here. I need pedals. We have one, I think, original pedal. Just that one. Take that one out. Those are from the GTR. There's one more in here. Be nice if we could round that out. Nice. Let me see if it gives us green. Oh, it does. Lovely. Can we actually scrub this?
Crafted with meticulous attention to detail.
So maybe we just leave this here. We'll take the blue one. It seems to be full. We just have to clean it up.
Shelf or bedside table, our wooden boxes are a testament to quality and tradition. They make
55, so we're under 10.
For special occasions or a stylish
Goes with the
addition
color. We
to
don't
your
have
own
to paint it.
collection. And because you don't give a fuck about ecology, you can find them everywhere on the ground.
Piece of crap. Ooh, we need this. We need this. Where's our sponge? I can't tell if it's there when it's clean. Probably should leave it dirty. Oh, nice. This was sitting outside the fence. I almost didn't see it, but we need one. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Here's your crap. All right. So around the corner, we're still at the same garage where the yellow C18 was, but there was a, you know, like a Dada with like a lot of parts over there. It had an engine and a battery. It doesn't have a radiator, but we could probably steal one. I mean, I'm not going to run it, and I can tow it with this thing. It's not great, but I want to do the double restore. We're going to do it. It's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to hate myself for it, but we're going to do it. So we are up to 57 of 64 here. So we're getting pretty close. And if we finish this, you know, we can just abandon it, right? And continue on with the Dada. So I actually found another one of these lights sitting behind this bench. Again, I would have missed it if not for the X-ray. But I don't need it. All right, we're at one of these California motels, and they don't have any of our wrecks here, but I managed to find a Dada seat, a steering wheel, a front bumper, and a back windshield. So we were up to 33 parts here out of 59 for the Dada. I had to disconnect just to get this thing over here. But, yeah, there was a, I think one of our tires in here for the C18. But, yeah, that's about it. All right, we're going to hit the road. All right, guys, we pulled up on one of these little chameleon bar things. And so far we've gotten a tire, the fourth seat that we were missing, and the instrument cluster. So we're up to 38. I'm not finding any parts for the C18, but we're finding some Dada parts because, you know, we need a bunch. So. Is that? Yellow. I think that's original, right? So we have two original ones now. 39. Oh, the license plate counts. Nice. 41. That was green, I guess. That's hard to tell sometimes. So, looking pretty good. We're up to 41 on the Dada. I need, like, grills and bumpers and headlights and stuff, but there's none of that stuff here. Oh no, there's a grill. Boom. Alright guys, we just rolled up on this, what is this? Oh, soda. I'll also drink it. Oh, we got the door. Oh, it's got a mirror. It's got a window. Does it have the, I can't even see. Oh, it does. Alright, these are a couple of pieces we are missing. Boom. Close. Close! Alright, let's grab this window. No. That. Alright. That is in there, right? Yep. I can't even see them when they're clear. And that is in there. So we need a side window too. Don't have that. We have the... Alright. Nice. 59. So here's the thing that I have been trying to figure out. I don't have the window in this door. And I noticed that this passenger one actually comes out. So apparently these are... I saw this sitting here and it confused the hell out of me. Dude, this has everything we freaking need. Almost. Not quite. We need a tail light. We need this tail light. Let's steal this. Attach. Let's steal this window and see if this counts. So we are at 61. 62. It does count. Look at that. That was the thing I was missing. In my head, I was doing a count as to what we needed. Am I still confused as to what we need? I probably am. I know we need that taillight. Yeah, I am so confused as to what we need because I thought I had accounted for 1, 2. We have the door panel in here now. We have the window. We have both side windows. Alright, so I haven't been showing very much of this, but you know what? Let me turn this off. Alright. But this is the last piece we need for the Dada, believe it or not. That should be... Oh no, it's not. 58 of 59? What? Oh no, I still need the mirror. I'm a dummy. So we found a couple of doors. That doesn't look closed, does it? We found a few doors. We found another headlight. We found this little directional light. Well, that little directional light in the middle. It's one of these right here. So all we need is the mirror. We need the driver's side mirror. There That is the passenger side mirror. So, I thought we were done, but we're not done. Alright, so it wasn't until we found this vehicle around the corner here, and it actually had like 20-something parts on it. It had a bunch laying around. So I got it up to, it's 43. I put a couple of tires from our stash on this. But yeah, we got it up to 39 with all the parts that were laying around. And it wasn't until I was giving up because I was at 62 of 64 for the longest time. Wait. No, why is that here? Why is that thing? No. I don't know what happened. I think I didn't finish this. So this was my issue. I don't know where the other one went. Where did that go? I don't understand what goes on in this game sometimes. So I had glass in there, and apparently it was the wrong side. And it's just one of those subtle differences, right? That just messed me up. So, it was yellow, and I had it in there since probably the beginning. And I knew it was right, so I probably never even looked at it again. So I don't know where the hell that window went, but I would put it in here and show you. But yeah, so that was the difference, right? There's and I'll go over this. I'll put this at the beginning because it'll save people time if they don't want to watch the whole video. But there is, I have to get rid of this to see it, right here. And this was in here when we got it, and I had no idea it's here. I had to look it up because I thought this was the missing piece. It is not. But it's a secret little gas door that's hidden in there that I would have never found. You know, I ended up finding some folks talking about it on Reddit. So I appreciate, the people that take time to throw that stuff out there to help other people. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to pay that forward by putting these mistakes at the very beginning. So the thing that because of that window mistake, I was pulling my hair out for at least a couple of hours trying to figure out what the hell I did wrong. And the answer was, I had this window. Yeah, so if I pull this out and lay this down, hopefully it doesn't go away. So effectively, I had this window here. But I had it in there the whole time, and it fits perfectly. But it's yellow. So it wasn't until I started moving stuff around that I realized what I had done wrong. So this one, thankfully, had that window. You saw me put it in there. So, yeah. So all we need is this taillight, and we are done with this car. This bench that I had in there. Are you serious? Am I sitting in this? Oh, and I can't go into... Okay, can I get out? All right, that was funny. The bench seat that fits in there, it's green, but it isn't a required part. So the only piece we have left is this stupid taillight, and I found this side taillight 3 times. So I guess to that end, I'll go ahead and put our fancy things back on, because I always like these little lights. I may have lost one. So that's it. As far as the Dada goes, we're in the same boat. I have one piece, and it's this mirror. So yeah, we're very close to finishing off both cars. So I'm going to quit blabbing. I'm going to get back in the car, and we are going to try to find both of these parts and finish this crap off. 8 is always the 4 seat belts, the 2 visors, and the e-brake and the ignition. So 8 is the bare minimum. I'll as well drink a soda. What that is. Oh, that's a taillight. Is it the... Oh. Are you serious? It's the wrong one. Bastard. That's the third one of those we found. Well, alright. We rolled up on this billboard. And there was a C18 wreck. And it had both taillights. So this should be the end of this. I'm going to still tow the Dada because we still need one part for the Dada. And I kind of just want to... Here we go. C18 is complete. What a nightmare that was. Well, okay. We finally stumbled upon a California motel and we found ourselves the missing mirror to finish off the Dada build. Boom. And we get the achievement for that. Now we can start with the Dada. Of course, we could always start with the Dada. Well, that's sweet. We actually completed the double build. Let's get this thing started. There we go. So yeah, we managed to complete the double build. So yeah, we don't see the parts number anymore, and let's see, let's check out over here. Yeah, we don't see the parts number anymore because we are fully. Oh, you know what? Let me pick these up. I need a couple of these. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for daylight. Well, it's almost here. I'll set the two cars up. We'll take some thumbnails, and I think at night we'll do our traditional cookout and fireworks show, and I will pick you guys up here in a few minutes. Alright folks, got ourselves a little radio going. Took one of these lamps from the thing. We got a spread of chow and food here, and you know, let's grab a hot dog. And no party would be complete if we didn't, like, you know, pee off the roof, right? Or all over the roof as we run around. Why not? So guys, as always, thank you so very much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph, if you want to do the sports cars, we got to do the Bonfiac and nice, and the Musco. All those showed up. No, they didn't. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Grab one of these beers. Swill a beer. There we go. There we go. See if I can take one of these without knocking over the whole thing. Yeah, we did. Okay. Well, alright, I think that's going to do it, guys. We did the double restore. We pulled it off. It was a little bit of a struggle, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was just something I always thought, let's try to do that. And it wasn't too bad. Yeah, we'll drink one of these Heinies. But as always, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph to do the final two sports cars here, the Musco and the Bonfiac, do throw us a like, a comment, consider subscribing if you haven't, as all these things do help out a small channel. And as always, I look forward to eating hot dogs and seeing everybody in the next one. missed.